Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.
Hi, welcome to Community Viewpoint. I am your host tonight for this segment, Maria Hurst. Thank you, Noah. We were joking about that before, and he really did it. So thank you so much. I love these guys here. They are so great. Noah and Darby and Deanna and Jason and everybody here, they are great. Thank you so much. So tonight, I am here. I just went to the 2015 Nevada Health Conference. It was held at the SLS, and it was put on by an organization called Immunize Nevada. And when I was there, I collected a lot of resource information for families, parents, and the community. And I wanted to share that information with you tonight. Not just that information, but also some local organizations that provide services and lots of valuable information and services and resources for families and community members out here. So I just want to share those with you tonight so that you have more information and to give you ways that you can find additional information about these resources. Most of these resources involve like public health and like resource services. So let me start off with this one. So I don't know how many of you know, they also work for WIC. So WIC has expanded. So the WIC program goes to Beatty and to Amargosa once every 3 months. When they go to Amargosa, they go for 2 days, once every 3 months. So if you see these flyers around town, you know that WIC, we operate every week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and one Saturday a month, every month. And if a family has a special need and needs, if they work and they have to come in really early or after work, there is special accommodations that can be made so that no family is left without WIC services. And what WIC is, it's a supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children up to age 5, and women that are pregnant, postpartum, or breastfeeding. And it's sponsored by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. And it is, the money is delivered to each state. Each state runs their own WIC program, and that's how you have your local WIC clinic here. It is located at 1981 East Calvada Boulevard, Suite 100, right past the admin building if you're coming down Calvada. And the phone number is 775-727-4884. So that is the WIC program. And they also go to Beatty and Amargosa every 3 months. And Amargosa has 2 days. Along with the WIC clinic, the Nye County Health and Human Services, we see these flyers around town. One is to Beatty and one is to Amargosa. The Nye County Health and Human Services, which is a awesome office that we have here in Nye County. And there's one in Tonopah and one in Pahrump, but they also are now serving Amargosa and Beatty. So we're all going together. So WIC goes to Beatty, and a representative from Nye County Health and Human Services will go with the WIC clinic, and there's a table for Nye County Health and Human Services and a table for WIC. And so those services can be offered to Beatty and Amargosa citizens as well. And they provide, they serve residents and specified non-residents in general assistance programs establishing qualification or non-qualification through application, verification, and determination. They would love the opportunity to assist you in applying for any services that may be available to you. Rent or utility assistance, a food bank, employment assistance, and they have several more programs there. So if you have a need, you can go there and you can tell them your situation, and if they can't help you, they can find somebody who can. And their number here in Pahrump, they're located at 1981 East Calvada Boulevard North, Suite 120. Their phone number is 751-7095. And they also have a Tonopah office at 101 Radar Road. And their phone number is 775-482-8125. And I didn't mention before, but WIC also has a Tonopah office. However, you do need to call the Pahrump office to schedule. You can call the Tonopah office, but they're only there once a month. And if you call and leave a message at the Tonopah office, she won't get it until she's there during that one that one visit per month. So you're better off calling the Pahrump office and you can get an appointment there. Okay, so moving on. So next resource we have, I want to talk to you about somebody who is inside, who the WIC office shares an office with. The WIC office is actually inside their office. And that is the Community Health Nurse's office. They are such a valuable resource. Libby is our nurse there. She's a community health nurse, and she offers immunization services for children and adults, and information about immunizations, and some family planning services as well. So immunizations that's kind of going to be my segue to get into immunizations. So immunizations, super important, but it's not, it's for you to get the information and for you to decide yourself. I'm going to share some information with you, and I just want to say that when you're gathering information about immunizations, you want to go to a trusted source. So tonight, I'm going to share some sources with you, and Noah's got some pictures of web pages, and I want you to know that I want you to go to a trusted source when you're gathering information about immunizations, so you can know the truth about them, because they're safe. They're not, they're not scary once you find out the information. I mean, they are scary, but to parents who don't know. But once you're informed, you know that they're out there to protect you. Of course, I have studied on them. I know, so I'm not afraid. But I can understand parents who might be afraid, because there's all the media out there. You see an ad about a child, and there's a screaming child with a needle going in their arm. That's scary. So. But what I want to tell you is I want to give you some sources so that when you go online and check it out, you can find out what they actually do and how to access immunizations. Any child can get an immunization, whether they have insurance or whether they don't have insurance. That's one great thing about the Community Health Nurse's office here in Pahrump, is that whether you have insurance or not, you can get immunizations. So she serves underinsured, uninsured, and children with Medicaid. And if you have insurance, we have places we can send you. Healthcare Partners is here. There's a pediatrician's office. There's the pharmacies. All the pharmacies do them. They have some age restrictions on who they can vaccinate, but the pediatrician's office can definitely vaccinate all children as well if they're insured. And Libby at the Community Health Nurse's office can vaccinate all underinsured, uninsured, and Medicaid children. So there is resources here in Pahrump for immunizations. So I'm going to show, I'm going to show the first web page to get information. This is the CDC. So here at here's the CDC page. And so the CDC has a vast database of information. They have so much information. So if you scroll down that page, you're going to find information on immunizations. So Noah's going to show us the next page, and it's right here. So if you scroll down that first page and you find you're going to click on immunizations, and this page is a wonderful, wonderful resource. On the right-hand side of the page, you're going to see all of the contact information. So if you want to talk to a live person, you can actually pick up the phone, call the 800 number on the right, and they do have TTY services as well. But you can call that number and you can talk to somebody and you can ask questions. Then there is all the immunization schedules for children, preteens and teens and adults right in the middle, and you can click on each one, and they're very user-friendly. And on the left, there is tabs, for healthcare professionals, for everyone, infants, children, teens, and then downward a little bit where it says related links, you're going to see vaccine information statements. And those are very, very good to read, because those tell you about each individual vaccine and what they're for and what they're made to prevent. And then there's ACIP vaccination recommendations and why immunize, and so much more information. And so I want you to know about that. And there is active cases of some of these diseases that are coming back. We're seeing them come back because there's communities that are under-vaccinated. So, I mean, there was a a scare at Disneyland even, and there's scares in little pockets of sections of California and Nevada for whooping cough. That's why there's such a big push for whooping cough, because babies can die from that. I mean, it's very scary, and it's a vaccine preventable. So we have about 3 minutes left. So I'm going to show you the next web page, which is Immunize Nevada. Now that is a great web page too. You can also click on the About Us and you can email them, and there's a phone number on there too you can call. So they have a lot of good information, and they're the ones who just put on the health conference, so they can share all this great information with all the healthcare professionals and community members of Nevada. And then the next page I want to show you, that is called the vaccine page. I just learned about this page when I was at the health conference, and I'm just going to read you because it's a little too much. It's too much for you to read. But this page is for support for parents. Whatever their view is, they can get information from professionals that will answer questions, and they're very, very open. They will answer all kinds of questions so that parents have a good understanding. They are supporting parents in the challenging process of understanding vaccines and protecting their children's health. Clear, concise answers without judgment. The vaccine page is a public resource for vaccine-hesitant parents and parents-to-be to get clear, evidence-based answers and gentle support without blame, criticism, or condescension. Our chief aim is to provide the information you need for you to make an informed decision about your family's health. We can answer your questions, help you interpret studies, and make sense out of the news you read. We have seen a need for a place to come with questions and concerns where parents can trust that they will not be mocked, bullied, criticized, or intimidated. I'm reading this right off their page. We believe that all parents want to do their best to protect their children and that they deserve to be treated with respect. All we ask is that you come with an open mind and participate with the same respectfulness that we offer you. The vaccine page is not a debate platform. We are here to provide information that is supported by the best evidence we currently have available. We reserve the right to delete misinformation, so if there's, they're totally non-political page. They're just there for information, but which is great. So we have 1 minute left. That's their page. I wanted to tell you about that. So with that 1 minute, I want to get out. There's these posters going to be around town. This is for your flu vaccine. The flu vaccines are available in all of the pharmacies. They're available at the community health nurse's office and at all the doctor's offices. There is Text for Baby. You just text baby to 511411 for information for pregnant women. And of course, the 211 hotline. And the 211 hotline can put you in touch with any of these resources I talked about. And if you smoke and you want to quit, the Nevada Tobacco User Helpline, 1-800-QUIT-NOW. It has been a pleasure to be with you tonight. Don't forget to go to Petrick Park this weekend for the powwow in case you missed John's segment. And we will see you next week. Thank you so much.
Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.